Finally, this is a good news for Pi holders, because Pi has announced that it's going to move to Open Mainnet on February 20, 8 a.m. UTC time. So there are some things you need to know so that you will not lose some part of your Pi, so that you can prepare yourself to get the best out of it. And some of you have even locked up your Pi so that you can maybe, also ride on the momentum that is going to be built at the earlier stages and, make a lot of money out of it. So first, what is the Open Mainnet Migration? Like we all know before, just like an application is released to the general public, an application is always in beta phase. That is the phase where the features are being tested and the likes. So the Pi coin is also in the where it's being mined, which is the test net. So it is there, but now it's migrating to Open Mainnet. And then one of the feature of that is that it will now be publicly available, and listing it will now be available on trading platforms. And OKX has now announced that they are also going to list Pi on February 20 as at the time that it's going to go public, according to a news source. And Bitget has also announced that it's also going to list it as well. So all these trading exchanges where you can actually get your money are going to be listing it if it goes live on February 20. And of course, we know Pi have actually been announcing dates sometimes ago, but they've announced right now that it's going to launch, the Open Mainnet is going to launch on February 20. But hopefully, if it's launched, then you can be sure that what we've all been waiting for the past 4 years is going to be the reality. And we will see people who have been saying Pi is going to be $1,000, $80 and the likes. I also made a video, forecasting the price that Pi is going to be, and I still maintain my stand that is still the ranges that Pi is going to come in. So you can check the video to look about the possible forecast of a price of Pi. So when it goes live, it will now be available on the exchange platforms. But now, for some of you that you are having issues with your KYC and the likes, if you're as at today, if your downliners, the people you invited, they have 15 days to complete their KYC. If they do not do it, then you will lose the bonus. So some of you will lose your Pi bonus if your downliners did not actually do their KYC within 15 days. The timer is counting down already. So if they don't do it within 15 days, you will actually lose all your bonus. So you want to reach out to your downlines that they should actually do their KYC so that the bonus can actually accrue to you. And some of you have locked up your Pi. You are wondering, me personally, I locked up my Pi till October of this year. I locked it for 1 year. I locked it October last year and then till October this year. Because it's been around for more than 3 years. I don't know if it's going to launch this year, or I think it's going to launch probably around that time. I could have did maybe like 6 months or 3 months. But of course, I did 1 year. But I'm still going to make money on Pi. How? I'm going to be available immediately after its launch, and I'm going to buy almost immediately. I'm going to set my time to buy it almost immediately after its launch, and I'll be waiting for a listing from Binance. Immediately Binance lists it, you will know that it will actually go, it will increase in value. OKS is a plus, Bitget is also a plus, but I will actually be waiting for Binance. Immediately Binance join the pool, that Binance lists it, then you can be sure there will be an increase, because Binance and OKS, they are one of the biggest, and I'm sure they are going to list it if the momentum is being sustained. So we want to stay up on these trends, and if you buy it as when it's just listed, don't be greedy. Immediately you get 10% or 15% increase, I will advise that you sell. When you become greedy, that's how you lose money. I personally lost money on Trump coin. I bought it, I made money, and then I lose the money again because I was greedy. I didn't take credit. I didn't get profit. So you don't want to, be too greedy. When you set a target, when target it, just withdraw out, and then you are good to go. You've made money on it. So and when it actually falls as well, of course, the listing will actually drive the price up so much, and people talking about it will drive it up. So, and it will surely fall to this reality when the applause is minused later on, when it's died down. So you can buy it and then hold. So some of you that have sold it already, you can come in again and buy it and then hold. Hopefully for a long time, it's going to be worth something very, very much. So that's what I want to talk about the open mainnet, which I'm sure is going to be a plus for some of you that your stuff have been migrated already. But if you are still experiencing issue with KYC, the thing is, I'm sure the people behind it are intentionally like not releasing the coin at once, even though they will not come out to say it. If you are still experiencing issue with KYC, I'm sure it's intentional. That tentative thing is, I'm sure it's intentional, because I know someone who did it with passport and then it's back right now to tentative, reverse to tentative, even though he has been a validator before. So it is a way that I think the people behind it want to use to mitigate people having free access to it and selling all at once, because if everything is being released to the market that they have already, it's going to drop the price. So if you are still having issues with KYC, whenever you're being called upon for your liveness check or whatever it is, keep on doing it, and I'm sure you are going to be released very soon. So that's what I want to share with you on the update for Pi. This is Entrepreneur Hub, where I talk about cryptocurrency, finance, how to make money online, even developing digital skills, and everything an entrepreneur needs to know. And hopefully see you in subsequent videos. This is Entrepreneur Hub.